Welcome to Pilates in Pajamas, another edition. We're going to start with Mermaid. Mermaid's a great stretch. Just go ahead and sweep those legs all the way over to one side. They don't have to be stacked. That's kind of tough on the knees, tough on the hips. But if you spread them out a little bit, you'll come into a little pinwheel position on the side. This is Claude. Apparently he's assisting me today. We're going to lift up nice and big and tall, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, taking a big inhale. And as we exhale, resting one hand down on the mat, coming into a little side body reach, but see if you can keep those hips heavy on the mat. Lifting up all the way big, big inhale at the top, big exhale to take it up and over. Coming all the way back up, big inhale, big exhale to take it up and over. And now making your way over into a position where your chest can be facing the floor. You can walk those hands out a little bit, coming into a little side body stretch where you're disassociating upper body from lower body. Making your way all the way back up, coming back into seated. We're going to make our way into side lying. Coming into a propped up position where the elbow can be underneath the shoulders. This doesn't work for everyone's elbow and everyone's shoulders, so if you need to bring it down to a more restful position, go right ahead. But if this is comfortable for you, just make sure that the side body is not sinking into the mat. Kind of tough to see with my t-shirt. This t-shirt was actually a gift from one of my Pilates ladies. Here comes Claude again. You can always bend that bottom leg, give yourself a little more support in the bottom leg. Bring that top leg forward a little bit so that you've got a little less discomfort in that lumbar spine. He's helping me. This hand can rest on the mat if you need it for support. You can also bring that arm up high, coming into a little pin-up girl arm. And I'd like to start with circles. So we're going to work with big range of motion. He's super helpful, super supportive of Pilates. Working within a range of motion that eliminates a lot of rocking and rolling through the pelvis. A range of motion that works happily for your hips. Trying to stabilize through the rest of the body. So a lot of Pilates is just that, stabilizing through the rest of the body while one part is moving. Let's reverse the direction on that. We'll take it around the other way. Check in periodically, make sure that you're not sinking into the side body. Oh, much more treacherous with the cat. So if you have a cat or a dog at home, maybe a small child, something that might make your side body work a little more treacherous, great, it's an adventure. Let's go ahead and bring this leg in towards the chest. We'll inhale, bring it in, we'll kapow it away. Bringing it in on the inhale, exhale to push it out. Now I've got that bottom leg stabilizing me. It's in a bent leg position, but if I wanted more challenge, I could extend that leg out long. Just bringing it a little forward on the mat. Inhaling to bring it in, exhaling to push it away. Let's bring it in and push it out for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, shooting that leg forward, and we'll push it away. Now I want to keep that inner thigh facing towards the floor. Keeping that leg level up at hip height. Inhaling, bringing it forward. Exhale, pushing it back. And when you push that leg back, make sure that that glute is engaged. Rocking forward with that leg, pushing it long and away. Let's do 3, for 2. Last one, leave it out back. We're doing tiny little lifts. Itty bitty, teeny weeny, small, slow, controlled. Oh my goodness. Bring that leg all the way into home. Let the foot rest on the floor. I want to work with just that bottom leg. We're going to flex through the foot. We're going to lift. We'll drop. We'll lift and drop and lift and drop. Tiny lift, tiny drop. So small. Small, slow, controlled. I think my Gertrude might join us. She's going to make an appearance in the video, I think. Next time you've got that leg lifted, point that toe. Let's make tiny circles. And again, these are small and slow and controlled. Itty bitty, teeny weeny little baby circles. Let's reverse it. We'll take it around the other way. Oh my. You can drop that leg down. Now I want to leave this foot right where it is because this is a great starting position for your side plank. I actually have dumbbells to implement use in my side plank, but if you don't have dumbbells, you can always grab some soup cans. This is my favorite soup. It's a Progresso tomato rotini. That's not easy to say. It's also hard to find. So if you don't have a dumbbell, grab your soup. We're lifting up nice and tall into our side plank. Maybe you need that foot for support. You've got the foot resting down, the forearm resting down. If you don't need it for support, get rid of the leg. Here comes Claude again. He's gonna help. I'm gonna reach in with my tomato rotini. You can use the soup of your liking. So he's just attacked my drawstring, which is going to make this a pantless video pretty soon, which is going to be very exciting. Let's do 3, 4, 2. Last one. We'll bring it all the way back down. I'm going to take our show to the other side, but I am going to fasten my pants because it's not that kind of video. Taking it over to the other side, we're pinwheeling those legs over with or without your cat. Lifting up nice and tall, big inhale, and as we exhale, we take it up and over. Nice side body stretch. Nice lateral reach, disassociating upper body from lower body. Bringing it all the way back up. Let's do one more. We'll take it up and over. Now rotating so your chest faces the floor. Let's reach those arms out long in front. Getting that nice big stretch. Opening back to the front. We'll bring it all the way back up. We're going to come into our side lying on this side. Propped up again on that elbow. If this is okay, just make sure you're not sinking down here. Make sure you still get to have a neck. Make sure you're not sinking in by the mat. And we're lifting up. Bringing those legs forward if you can. Bottom leg can be bent if you need it. Now we're going to go ahead and take this elbow up high, coming up into our pinwheel position. I want to start with our circles, working within a range of motion that works happily for your hips. He loves the drawstring. Drawstring on sweatpants, drawstrings on hoodies. So fun. My wardrobe is really kind of fun and challenging for him. Oh my goodness. So now one side may feel very different than the other. One hip may be a little happier than the other. Maybe one hip is a little noisier than the other. Let's reverse it. We'll take it around the other way. Staying lifted through the side body. So periodically check in. Make sure those obliques are working. You're not sinking down. And now bringing that leg into tabletop. We'll bring it in. We'll kapow it away. Inhale to bring it in. Exhale to push it out. In and push, and in and push. Bringing it in, pushing it out. Let's do 3, 4, 2. Last one. We're going to sweep that leg forward. We'll push it away. Trying to maintain stability through the rest of the body. Trying to minimize the rocking and the rolling. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhaling, pushing away. All the while keeping a squeeze on that glute. Trying to decrease any undue stress on the lumbar spine by engaging the glute as you work through that. Let's do 3, 4, 2. Last one. Oh my goodness, you can bring that leg forward. We're going to lift that bottom leg up, flexing through the foot. Let's work on this tiny. Oh, you know, we didn't do. Now we have to start all over from the beginning. We're going to extend that leg back behind us. I was so excited about moving on. I didn't do our little lifts here. They're my favorite part. Teeny tiny itty bitty little baby lifts. See, I'm simulating real classroom experience when we have to start all over from the beginning again. Just like in class, in this video, I like that. Let's go ahead and bring that leg forward. Now that bottom leg's coming up. Now I'm not going to change my mind this time. That bottom leg's coming up. We're flexing through the foot, tiny little lift. Itty bitty teeny weeny. So small. I want to lift it up one more time. Let's point the toe, working those tiny little circles. Oh gosh, these are excruciating. So excruciating. I've lost my helper. Let's reverse it. We'll take it around the other way. Oh, he's coming back. Let's go ahead and drop that leg down. Now you can leave the leg here. Grab your dumbbell or grab your soup if you have no dumbbells because you're quarantined. Now let's lift up into that side plank with or without the leg. Let's go ahead and add the rotation. Keeping the core really engaged here, keeping this work at the lumbar spine as we add that rotation. We'll scoop it in for 3, 4, 2. Last one. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me with Jeff Spicoli and Claude. It's part of my video.